Hi friends. This is not my typical video, and no, the title is not clickbait. This is something I honestly can't even believe that I'm filming this to share with you guys. It's just all been such a whirlwind, but I really, really value your support on this YouTube channel that I have here. And I want to just tell you what's going on because there might be some changes coming up to my channel. Um, but yes, like the title says, I was just recently diagnosed with cancer, and it came as a huge shock to me, honestly, and my whole family. I had been feeling a little bit off for a couple of months, but nothing crazy, just a little bit more fatigued than usual. Felt a little bit low energy, but if some of you didn't know, I also am a new mom. I had a baby in the spring, and so I think with sleepless nights, I'm running a business, I'm trying to just live my life, and so feeling extra tired and some other symptoms, I didn't even really think anything of it. And then a few weeks ago, I noticed a lump on my neck, and really, I was not worried at all initially, but decided that, because I'd been feeling a little bit off and this lump was on my neck, I better just go get it checked out. And basically, it turned into a bunch of tests that led me to getting a couple different biopsies and finding out that I have Hodgkin's lymphoma. Now, getting a cancer diagnosis as like a new mom, as a young and what I thought relatively healthy person was just nothing I could have expected. But here we are, and my doctors, they are very, very optimistic. Hodgkin's lymphoma has one of the best 5-year survival rates out there. So I'm very confident that we are going to just beat this thing, that I am going to get through all of my treatment. But that does mean that I am going to have to go through a extensive period of probably not feeling very good, doing chemotherapy. I've had a couple different procedures before getting started, and thankfully I'm recovering really well from those. But the chemo is starting way sooner than I ever anticipated. But Hodgkin's lymphoma specifically, it's a very aggressive and fast growing disease. So they just want to get right on top of it and make sure that we don't give it any more opportunity to continue growing, to make me any sicker than I already am. So I will be starting chemotherapy very soon, which means that I'm likely going to look a little bit different if I show up here on camera. But I just want to reassure you guys that I truly do love what I do. I love running my print on demand business. And I also love being able to share with you guys. I love creating content and resources for you. So, my intention is to keep showing up here. I think it's going to be really good for me when I am kind of battling this disease to have something that I'm like looking forward to and working on. So, I plan to continue coming out with new content for you guys throughout the next 6 months, which is typically about the treatment time that um, the doctors are thinking for someone with my stage of Hodgkin's lymphoma. But I just want to thank you guys in advance for maybe giving me some extra grace, some extra leeway if things come out at different times, if I miss weeks here and there, or if things just don't go to plan and maybe I'm not publishing videos as regularly. I appreciate you guys just bearing with me through this season. Like I said, I have every intention of getting through this and coming out even stronger on the other side, but it's definitely going to be a hard season juggling everything, taking care of my baby, also just taking care of myself, getting better. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I hope to still continue publishing videos as much as possible. But just if you see me, either in like a wig or with a head covering in future videos, now you know why. And if I seem just like a little bit different, that is probably why I'm behind the scenes kind of battling this thing going on. But I just really, really wanted to thank my community specifically. You guys have enabled me to be able to make content and have something that I can work on while I am battling a disease behind the scenes. It's not a traditional 9 to 5, so I'm able to kind of be flexible. And my print on demand business has also allowed me to be able to make money while I'm not actively working on it. That's one of the most amazing things. So I am just so grateful for your support. Every time you watch one of my videos, every time you like, every time you share, every time you comment, that is directly supporting me and my family. And especially during a time like this, we really, really appreciate it. If you never have before, I actually do have a newsletter that I send out typically every week. It might not be every week going forward, but it's really where I update you guys first on things going on. So that is who heard first about this diagnosis. So if you do want to just kind of stay in the loop, if there are changes that are coming, I will let you guys know via email first. So I will put that down below in the description if you want to sign up for that email. But again, I just can't thank you guys enough, and I'm going to be okay. We're going to get through this, and I will keep you updated. I might not mention what's going on in every single video, but I will definitely let you know via email if there are any changes or if things maybe have not gone the way that I'm hoping and planning. But I'm just staying very optimistic. My family, my doctors, were all very optimistic about getting through this, and just wanted to share with you guys. And I just already appreciate all of the well wishes, all of the prayers, all of the good thoughts you can send my way. Thanks for being here, for supporting me, for watching all of my videos in the past. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.